Anyway, hey, you can ask this question in another. We create buildings of the world. There are stars and spaceship. But this is birth. How many degrees is a birth? I'm very grateful to you that you're accepting it, because Shastra does not go, it never speaks wrong, does not go wrong. So, let's say a person, we all have a manufacturing date and end date, expiry date. Expiry date is our last date. Manufacturing date is our birth date. But in between there is a dash. How do you feel the dash? How do you feel the dash? That will decide the quality of life. You can feel your dash only in 2 ways. You can, if you feel your dash by serving your mind and senses, ego and intelligence, you'll become self-centered. You will be happy, but the people around you are miserable. But if you try to serve Krishna, and if you see Krishna in others and you serve others, you may be miserable or not, they'll be very happy. When you see them happy, you'll be happy. In other words, a person who renders his or her life for service, that person is happy. The second one is called, we'll be able to do service selflessly when we see Krishna, when we render service to Krishna, God. When we see Krishna in everyone's heart, Yomam pasyati sarvatra, sarvatra mai pasyati. Arjuna, anybody who sees me in everything and everywhere, that person is not lost to me, I am not lost to him or her, of course. There is one person who sees Krishna everywhere. You know, he is a Mahabhagavata devotee. Today is Shivaratri, and we will talk about the glories of God Shiva. You know? In fact, Hinduism, majority of the people worship Lord Shiva. Most of the people in Hinduism, they worship Lord Shiva. More than Rama, more than Vishnu, more than Krishna, more than even Durga, any other Devata, Hindus, most of the Hindus worship Lord Shiva. Why? It's Bhola Shankar, will give you whatever you want. That's what people want, right? Your mother says this is not good for you. You don't like your mother. But friend says this is what you like. Oh, very good. So who is very good for you? Momentarily, friend is good, but in the long run, mother is good. So Devadas, okay. So Lord Shiva, he doesn't have a home to stay. But people who worship Lord Shiva, they are very affluent, very rich. Ravan. When Hanumanji went to Lanka, it is Suvarna Lanka. Every wall is golden. But the person who is giving everything to Ravana, Lord Shiva did not even have a home. You know? So Durga Durga, this is Durga's domain. You know, this is Devi Dham. So today we will talk about the glories of Shiva. But Tattva, let us see Tattva, then we'll come to Leela. For your kind information, I came to know about this class only a couple of hours ago. But then I had to give another class, and finally I came here. So together, Golokanamni Nijadamni Talecha Tasya Devi Magesha Haridama Shuteshu Tete Prabhavani Abhihitasya Yena Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So the meaning of this verse, you know, so lowest of all is located Devi Dhamma. This world is called Devi Dhamma. Next above, it is Mahesh Dhama, abode of Mahesha. Above Mahesh Dham is placed Haridhama. This is where we are situated. You know, I think. So can you see? And above them all is located Krishna's own realm, named Goloka Vrindavan. Goloka Dhamna Nijadhamna Talijadasya Devi Mahesha Haridhama Shuteshu Teshu. So the topmost planet is Krishna Loka, part of Vaikuntha. Now we are going back. So this is Krishna Loka, and below is Haridham. Can you see the dot? These tiny planets. You know, Keshav Narayan Madhav Govinda Vishnu Vasudhana Tripuramama Sri Rishikesh Sadhana Adhavar Singh Krishna Madhav Vriddhan Nindita Purushottam Dakshina. So they are all the planets. They are called Haridham. And below that, can you see this one? What is that? Mahesh Dham. Lord Kailash, Lord Shiva and Parvati. And below this is, they are all, this Vaikuntha planets are floating in a Brahman, Brahma Jyoti. Where are they floating in? Brahman Jyoti, Brahma Jyoti. And in the sky, Paravyama, all the Vaikuntha planets are, what is that? What is that? Mahesh Dham, Shiva Dham is there. Above is all the Vaikuntha planets, Haridham is there. Above is Krishna Sloka, Golaka Vrindavan. But in this one corner, there is a cloud. That cloud, this is a cloud. In that, Mahavishnu, actually there is a river that separates, there is an ocean that separates spiritual world from material world. What is that ocean? Karanadak ocean. Yaha Karanarna Vajale Bhajitismayuga, Nidra Vananda Jagadanda Saromukupa, Adara Sekti Mavalamya Parasmurtin, Govinda Madhapurusham Tamahamidana. So on this ocean separates the material world and spiritual world, and on that ocean, Mahavishnu lies down from his pores. Can you see Mahavishnu here? And the universes are coming. This is one universal Brahma Anda, Brahmanda, one universal egg. So, and this is where we are present. You know, Atal Vitala Sutal Talatal Rasatal Patala, Molog, Gorlog, Surlog, Maholog, Janalog, Tapolog, Satyalog. All the 14 planet systems are there only. But they're all temporary. Nothing in this world is eternal. This, if you see these universes, they're called material world. What is material world? What is material world? Yeah, it's here. You know, it is temporary. Temporary means, I'm sure many of you heard this word half-life period. You heard of the word half-life period? Half-life period means after this many years, it's gold, it will become half. Some objects, they'll be destroyed in 5 years, 2 years. A mosquito lives only 4 days, 5 days. Cat lives 8 years. Dog lives 11 years. Human being, we live 70, 80, maximum 100. After that, we have to leave everything, our bank account, our green card, everything we have to leave. And go to a different place. Don't know where we are going, don't know why we are going, don't know how we are going. We don't know. How many of you agree? I'm sure you have not seen your great grandfathers anyway. So in this world, everything is temporary, eventually destroyed. Why? What is the difference between spiritual world and the material world? Only one difference. This is a world of dead matter. This is the world of matter, dead matter. We enjoy matter. Anything you see, we enjoy matter. Gulab jamun, leave it like that 5 days later. It will become dust. It will become clay. Rasgulla, all the matter, whatever you like, leave it for 20 days outside. It will become matter. Beautiful orange, you leave it outside. Not now because the weather is good. But in summer, it will decompose in 5 days. And now maybe it will be there for a month, of course. So this is a world of matter. Ladies and gentlemen, you should know soul can never be 100% happy by enjoying matter because soul is spirit. Name and fame, subtle matter. Money, it's also matter. You know? So soul cannot be happy by enjoying the subtle matter. You know? So should I continue? So we'll go forward. Today, Lord Shiva, there is a verse, we'll see that it is there anyway. Lord Shiva is regarded as a devotee, you know, from 11th canto Srimad Bhagavatam. Again, we'll recite together. What is Shiva Tattva? You all should know Krishna is the origin of Vishnu Tattva. So there is a Krishna Tattva, there is a Vishnu Tattva, there is a Jiva Tattva, there is a Shakti Tattva, there is a Shambhu Tattva. I'm sure you will never hear this type of information in any of the temples outside. When you come here, you can learn. What are the 5 tattvas I said? First one, Krishna is a tattva. One day, I went to take bath. A PhD student came to me and said, he said, Krishna is the origin of Vishnu Tattva. Somebody told me Vishnu Tattva is difficult to understand, but the source of Vishnu Tattva, Krishna Tattva is much more difficult to understand. Can you explain to me about Krishna Tattva? I told him, in this many years of America, nobody has never asked me this question. And what I did, I started putting energy on him. And he became a professor, he also became a devotee. Because he wants to learn. If you want to learn about how tasty gulab jamun is, that's one learning. You know, if I want to learn about some software skills, that's also learning connected to matter. But if I want to learn about Shakti Tattva, that is learning about material energy. If I want to know about Lord Shiva, Shambhu Tattva, the combination of Vishnu Tattva and Shambhu Tattva, material energy is Shambhu Tattva. That is one level of learning. When you want to learn about spirit directly connected to Tattva, that is Vishnu Tattva, that is another learning. The highest learning is the source of that spirit, you know, source of that Tattva controlling the spirit is Krishna. I want to learn about Krishna Tattva, that is the highest. You're listening? So life is not all about matter. You know, in my childhood, I used to see my grandmother would talk about neighbors, their grandmothers, and these grandmothers, their children, their grandchildren, and glorification. But they are irrelevant because she left the world 20 years ago. Whatever she spoke has no relevancy. Whatever the politics we talk, after 20 years, they have no relevancy because these presidents won't be there. You agree or not? So 20 years ago, whomever we spoke, they won't be there. And then if you're intelligent, you'll think, I wasted my time. Talking about the neighbors, talking about this neighbors, talking about family members even. They're not there. They have no value. But you talk about Krishna, that's why you tell people, come once a week. 24 into 7 is 168. Come only 2 hours, which is less than 2% of the week. This learning has a value because this is directly connected to spirit. You understanding? Together. Kshiram yada dadvikara visesha yoga sanjayate nahi tada pratagasti hito yasam bhutam vitada sampaiti karya govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Can somebody read the translation? Third is the same as not different from God. So I adore the primary Lord Govinda or the state of Shambhu. He gave transformation for the performance of the work of nature. Thank you. So we have milk here. Krishna, you know, somebody can read it. Shambhu is one second God other than Krishna. Those who entertain such stimulating sentiments commit a great offense
intimacy of Shambhu is subservient to the that of Govinda. Hence, they are not very different from each other.
So, from Krishna comes Vishnu Tattva. From Krishna comes Balram. From Balram comes Sankarsana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Vasudeva. And that Sankarsana, Krishna Loka is Mahasankarsana in Vaikuntha. Lord Shiva has snakes. Did you see Lord Shiva has snakes? And Lord Shiva is always like this. From that Sankarshan comes Shiva. That's why always Lord Shiva meditates on Sankarshan. Lord Shiva is an origin. Quote unquote definition of absolute truth. Absolute truth, quote unquote definition means he has no origin, cause of all causes. Sarva Karana Karanam, source of everything. The source of the computer is plastic. The source of plastic is earth or metal. The source of plastic or metal is earth. Source of earth is universe. Likewise, if you keep on going, one point will come that doesn't have the further source, but there is a source of everything. That one point, that one person, we call him Krishna. He doesn't have a source. Sarva Karana Karanam is the cause of all causes. Together. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadinadar Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Sarva Karana Karanam is the cause of all causes. Is the cause of all causes. So from Krishna comes Balramji, from Balramji comes Chaturvyuha, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Vasudeva. From that Sankarshan, especially Mahasankarshan in the Vaikuntha Lokas, comes actually from Sankarshan comes Sadasiva. Sadasiva, we'll see this picture, Sadasiva is in Golok Vrindavan, spiritual world. So from Shiva comes 11 Rudras. I'll tell that story. So there are 11 Rudras, 5th kind of Srimad Bhagavatam. Ekadasha Rudra. How many Rudras? 11 Rudras. One person name is Shambhu, another person is Shankara, Shiva, Bhairava, Kala Bhairava. So all these names of Shiva. So there's Shiva is a Tattva. Now I told milk and yogurt, dahi. This is milk and dahi. Milk can become a yogurt, dahi, but dahi cannot become milk. Who is milk? Who is yogurt? Milk plus lemon juice. What is that? Milk plus lemon juice is yogurt. Milk is Vishnu, Krishna's expansion. Lemon juice is Durga. When they come together, it is Shiva. I actually, next 15 minutes, if you understand, it will save you from the biggest confusion of your life. I don't know how many of you know, in the world of religions, Hinduism doesn't have a seat. You know why? You ask any Hindu who is God, no Hindu will tell the same name. No Hindu will tell the same name. Hindu means no Bindu. He can do whatever he says. Every village has God. How many gods are there? Unlimited. Hindu means he can do anything. Still he is Hindu. Some Americans are liking it. You know why? No control. You can do whatever you want to do. And that is one reason actually Hindus is spreading in America. Because nobody controls this. Anything is fine. And no two Hindus are believing. The one point. Somebody joked. 4 Hindus will walk in the same path only when somebody is on the top. I'm sure many of you didn't understand. Otherwise, you would have laughed. 4 Hindus will walk in the same path only when somebody is on the top. In India, when somebody dies, 4 people carry. That is the only time 4 Hindus will walk in the same path. Otherwise, you say anything, your neighbors say, definitely not. Or then why are you coming on Janmashtami? Then this Ramnavami, then Durga Puja, you're coming, you're not believing. Fear of unknown. What is that? Fear of unknown. Array, I am worshipping this god. Maybe Durga will be unhappy, so I should worship her. If Durga is unhappy, Ram may be unhappy, and Ram also. If Ram is unhappy, then Polarama will be more unhappy. Then do that also. So many names. So we are discussing today Tattva. How many of you are ready? Thank you. So, from Krishna comes, like, to symbolize Krishna and Vishnu Tattva. And we are all creatures, we are all in the spiritual world. One day we developed a desire. Bhagavad Gita. Ichha Dresha Samuttena Dhandva Mohena Bharata Sarvabhutani Sammoham Sargayanta Parantapa. We all developed a desire to enjoy independent of Krishna. Why should I do Aarti to Krishna? I want to do Aarti myself only. Then we realized it's not possible. We developed, when the desire came, when we realized that desire is not possible, Dvesha, we developed envy. So we are all in the present in this world means we have a flag of envy. So then basically Krishna has nothing to do with this creation. When we developed envy, Vishnu saw this. Hey, you guys cannot enjoy with us in the spiritual world. You developed envy. Envy came, greed came, lust came. Then Vishnu said, all right, we want to create a correctional facility where you go and get rid of this impurity. Until you get rid of that impurity, we will not allow you back. But now we have to create that correctional facility. How many of you heard of the name Alcatraz Prison House, California? If you drive on the Golden Gate Bridge, you see so many movies. How many of you seen Golden Gate Bridge? But what you have not seen is, from the bridge, this prison house is there. Government thought nobody would escape. So many people escaped that. But what this correctional facility was created, not that Vishnu did not have anything to do. That's why he's sitting and creating all the universes. Somebody went and asked, hey, why are you creating the universes? I don't have anything to do. So Goli kill Ram. Not like that. Why is he creating all the universes? So many people want to enjoy independent of Krishna. Krishna, I don't want to worship you. Krishna said, whom do you want to worship? Myself. You go to any home, you want to worship me only. We don't say that. Then all right, so many millions of people, but they cannot stay in the spiritual world. And all the universes are created. Now the point comes. We are all there. We should be injected into the material world of matter, where people want to enjoy independently. In a home of father, mother, and 2 children. Father says, I'm the controller of the home. Mother says, I'm the controller of the home. Children say, I'm the controller of controllers of the home. Imagine a family of 4, there are 4 controllers. You can understand who is the actual controller. Anyway, so we developed the controller mentality, and all the universes are created. But Vishnu, what he does, in this cloud, there is a cloud. It is called a Pradhan. What is it called? It's like like if you get into the laboratory, there is a potassium permanganate, manganese dioxide. There is a lamp. There is a matchbox. But one person has to come and light the lamp, take little potassium permanganate in a test tube, add little manganese dioxide, and heat it. Then oxygen will come. So they know, not that they'll come and mix. Matter doesn't have the ability to work. That is a proof. Durgaji needs support. Durgaji needs guidance. One person has to come and mix all the elements and heat up the process. Then only oxygen will come. Likewise, the Pradhan elements are there. Then Vishnu comes, he glances, and he brings a time factor. And you press 1, 2, 3, 10, 9, 6, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. The press button he presses. Then the immediate time will come and join. And he glances. The pradhan is agitated and it will become an active factor. Maya. Everyone please come forward. I told please. Madhu is also. So what happened? Vishnu glances on the pradhan, material energy. So this inactive material energy, and with this he added time factor, and with his glance he injected all of us into this material world. But Vishnu does not come in contact with Maya, matter. That glance is Lord Shiva. How many of you understood it? I'm repeating again, that's why I said. So Pradhan is there, elements are there, but they're inactive, unmanifested state. Vishnu glances and he brings the time factor and he adds to this Pradhan, and with his glance, drishti, he injects all of us into the womb of the material energy, and the material energy is agitated by the Vishnu's glance. But Vishnu cannot come in contact with Maya. So Vishnu's consort name is Rama. Who is Rama? Vishnu's, like Rama is like Lakshmi ji. But Lakshmi ji has a halo. Halo means a reflection, faint reflection, which is represented in the form of a maid servant. That is Durga. So this glance is Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva comes in contact with the material energy, Durga. That's how we are all injected into this material womb. That's how we came. Hey, you're a spirit soul. You don't need this body. Body came from Panchabhutas. From ashes, it will become ashes. From dust we come, unto dust we return. How many of you are understanding? How many of you are not understanding? You want me to repeat? I don't know. Actually, no, this is everything is a verse. I'm translating it in English. Pradhan is there in one corner with elements. Vishnu, we all declared we are in the spiritual world. I want to go to America only. I cannot stay here. For what? I want to enjoy. Independent of Krishna, I am the controller. Vishnu says, all right. For you to enjoy, we'll create a world of matter. But after some time, you'll be bored anyway. Then you'll come back. But you go back now. I said, all right, I want to go. So the glance, and there's a time factor is added, and Vishnu's glance. So with his glance, he injects. But in the spiritual world, everything is a person. So that glance is also person. Who is that person? Shiva, Shambhu. Actually, the exact word is Shambhu. So Shambhu is coming in contact with the Durga. That's why Shiva is represented with the Linga, masculine portion. Father and mother meet. What happens? Pregnancy takes place. So here, masculine Shiva is coming in contact with the feminine Durga, Yoni. That's how we are all injected into this world of matter. You are pure spirit soul. 1, 2, 3. I should be on the Pluto. Next second, you can be in the Pluto. But because of envy, we are given a matter. You have to book an Air India flight to go to India. But the day you are fully purified, you don't need Air India flight. How many of you understand? So that glance is Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is a Vishnu Tattva, but is coming in contact with the Durga, matter. Vishnu does not come in contact with the matter. What is matter? Sattva, Tamo, Rajoguna, Trigunatmaka Maya. We are all controlled by Maya. One day you get up, you are driving on the express, on the road, in the Halstead, one person who says, we are very pure, give me money, will give you a jacket. And you are so happy. Sattvagun. Next day, or you come to temple and you do service, you'll be happy. Next day, your spouse will ask you, will you go to temple? No. What? Career. By 30, I'll become programmer, 33, team lead, 35 manager, 38 company, 40, another company, 48 mayor of the Farmington Hills, 55 president are evolved, president of America. So many desires. What is it called? Rajogun. Another day, hey, you want to go to temple? No. What about the career? No. What do you want to do? I want to sleep now. Fully drunk and sleep. These three things people will go through because of Maya. It is the world of Mahamaya. So, we are all injected into this. So, Durgaji's control, that's why it's called Durg. Very difficult to get out. We can get out of the Alcatraz prison house, but this world you cannot get. Why? You don't think you are bound. You don't think you are bound. But what is the result? You have taken birth in 1980, add 70 years, 2050, you die. Leave everything, family, children, go to next level. 2051, another 70 years. Wrong things you did, then a dog, 2050 to 2061. Then some more wrong things. Tree in California, Murid Forest, 5,000 years. Sometimes I think what mistake they have done, that they are standing there for 5,000 years as a tree, same soul. You understand that? So, coming back, that's why Mother Durga is called the mother of this universe. She is a controller of matter. Krishna, Lord Shiva, is called father of the universe. Vagadda Vivasapratta Vagadda Pratipataye Jagata Pitramande Parati Parameshwaro. What is that? Kalidas. Harivamsa. So this material world domain is Lord Shiva's domain, Lord Durga's domain. As a husband of Durga, Lord Shiva, you want green card? Immediate. Citizenship, why not? I want a spouse, yes. Then I want bank account, fine. But Durga says you stay here only. How long? You will get the green card, it's valid only 20 years because after 20 years you will die anyway. Nobody can take the green card with yes. Yes or no? Dhanandehi, Rupandehi, Rupavati, Bharyanadehi. What people want in this world? Money. Okay, you got money. What next? Beautiful face. What next? Beautiful spouse. That's what enjoyment, right? How long it will continue? Number 8. What is number 8? Infinity. Punarapi Jaranam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Jarani, Jatvesanam, Yasamsare, Kodukare, Krupayade, Pahimurare. But then one day you will meet a devotee, they'll give you Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. The goal of life is to cleanse the heart. I am not this body. My parents never told this. My teacher never told this. My professor never told this. You are telling, I'm not this body. That's why Bhagavad Gita. What is the different point? We are discussing about Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva, that glance is Lord Shiva, Shambhu. Because he is coming in contact with Durga, he is called yogurt. Krishna becomes Lord Shiva. But Shiva cannot become Krishna because it's already culture added, matter is added. How many of you are clear? Thank you. Because he's coming in contact with the inferior Maya. But Lord Shiva is actually, he's called a Gunavatar. Every universe. So can you see this one universe? What is it? Let us see one universe. Can you see this universal egg? Every universe. Okay, so Shiva came in contact with Durga and we are all injected. Then this Mahavishnu expands to become Garbhodaksa Vishnu. From his navel, one lotus comes, Brahma comes. And Vishnu told him, hey, you populate the universe. Krishna has nothing to do with all these things. Bill Gates doesn't come to repair every computer. Yes or no? He has the machinery set. I'm serious. Machinery is all set. Krishna means they declared rebellion. That dimension. But the man might pick me up all night to come back. So, but this administrative factor is a Vishnu. Krishna has nothing. Purushbodhini Upanishad says Krishna performs. multiplied by 4 times spiritual planets are there. Krishna takes care of all the devotees who have never developed any desire to enjoy independent of Krishna. Isn't all right? He keeps on playing flute. And that's why in Vedas you will hear Vishnu's name more than Krishna. You know, in the prison house you will hear more name of superintendent more than the president of America. Doesn't mean superintendent is more powerful than president of America. Yes, sir. Anyway, so now the point is, in this one universal egg, so Brahma is created. So I want everyone to please hear. Vishnu told Brahma, you populate this universe. I have created this matters. I have, Pradhan is activated. All the things you have to do is this karma, this body. You mix them and send them down. All the living entities. Very bad karma or very tamogun only, mosquito. Less tamogun, bird. Little less tamogun, beast, like that. So Brahma is called secondary creator, Visarga. Why I'm telling this is Brahma first created 4 Kumaras. Sanaka, Sanandan, Sanatan, Sanat Kumar. Where is the picture? I want to show the picture actually. It is there. This is the picture. So Brahma, he created 4 Kumaras. Hey, Krishna, Vishnu gave me the service. So can you please populate the universe? I have created you 4 guys. I'll create your wives also. Very beautiful. So you both enjoy and populate the universe. But the 4 Kumaras said, Dad, our Urdhvaritasa, our energy is flowing upwards. We are not interested in family life. We are interested in spiritual life. If your energy flows downwards, it will help you in creation. You will procreate children. But if the energy flows upwards, it will help in spiritual energy, spiritual life. I don't want to get married. We will not get married. Then Brahma became upset. You don't want to get married? He became angry. When he became angry, that anger came from his forehead in the form of a boy who is blue and red in color. And he anxiously cried, where should I stay? Because you gave me birth, you are my dad, Brahma. Where can I stay? That boy said. Because he anxiously cried. In Sanskrit, it is called Rudra. Rudra principle. One more Shiva is coming here. Brahma said, yes, Twindriyani Asurvyoma, Vayuragni Jalamai, Suryas Chandras Tapaschaiva, Stananya Gre Krutanicha. Oh, so you're asking for a place to stay? Stay in Panchabhutas. Stay in every heart of a living entity. Stay in Panchendriyas, Jnanendriyas. Stay in sun and moon. So Shiva is also Purusha. Shiva is also in your heart. And when Shiva is an anger principle. That's why when you become angry, eyes become red. Nose becomes red. Breathing becomes quick. These are all the places of Rudra. When the destruction happens, the ocean will be peaceful. It's agitating. Rudra principle. Waves will be rising at 14 feet high. Why? Rudra means destruction. So that is another Shiva. So now you understood, one Brahma is there, one Kshirodaksa Vishnu is there, one Shiva is there. This Brahma will create, this Kshirodaksa Vishnu will maintain, this Lord Shiva will destroy. How many universes are there like that? Unlimited. Means unlimited Brahmas are there, unlimited Shivas are there, unlimited Kshirodaksa Vishnus are there. Or Vishnus are there. But Krishna is a, how many of you understood it? That's why we say Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vishnus are unlimited, Shivas are unlimited, Brahmas are unlimited, but Krishna is one. Now, so these Shivas, they are actually 11 Ekadas Rudra. 11 Shivas are there. How many are there? 11. And they take part in different activities. But now I want to tell you, please listen, one more point. What is that? Sankarshan is the ego principle. Egocentric principle is Sankarshan. Pure ego means I am part and parcel of Krishna, I am servant of Krishna. But because we declared rebellion on On Krishna, we came to this world. Shiva, who is the egocentric principle of Sankarshan, because of influence, we all think we are his body. We have false ego. I am the controller. Who is bestowing this? Shiva is bestowing. You know? So, who will read that?
But because of activities of destruction, even the hero will fight and keep no promises. The Lord form is the Lord of ignorance. Lord Shiva knows that Sankarsana is the original cause of movement. Thus, always meditate upon his plan.
I told this Sankarshan, the origin of Shiva is a Sankarshan. Telling a mantra, but so because what is that? That ego is a principle, egocentric principle, and tamasi, because the egocentric principle leads to destruction. That's why Lord Shiva's role is destruction. But what Lord Shiva, and now we are talking about Tattva. Tattva is continuing. Should I continue or go for Prasad? How many of you want me to continue? People are telling as though they will faint in few minutes. Actually. Prasad is coming. Should I take few more minutes or go for Prasad? He said already going for Prasad. So, okay. Prachetas are 10 children in the lineage of Dhruva. They all went to the ocean and they were all praying. Lord Shiva is called Mahadev, very merciful. I want everyone to hear these 3 lines, please. When you consider Lord Shiva as the Mahadev, no, I also told Mahadev is very merciful because his domain is the matter. If you worship him as the chief of the devatas, the demigods, he'll give you can please him very easily. Please. Dhanandehi, Rupandehi, Rupavati, Bharyanadehi. Give me green card, give me credit card, everything you want, he'll give. Because he's the husband of Durga Devi. But if you worship him as a supreme personality of Godhead, which is not, because he's an origin, then he will give you impersonal liberation. And that way he'll cheat you. It means you'll go and merge in that, after something will fall down. But if you worship him as an expansion of Sankarshan, devotee of Krishna, Vaishnava Nimnaganam Yata Ganga Vaishnavanam Yata Shambhu, Devanam Achuto Yata Purananam Idam Tatha, Srimad Bhagavatam, that verse is there. So, but when you worship Lord Shiva as a devotee of Krishna, he will chant Krishna's name in your ear and he'll send you back to spiritual world. Anybody who believes like this and worships Lord Shiva in Kasi, Lord Shiva at the time of death, he'll chant Ram's name in their ears and send them back to Vaikuntha. That's what Shiva does. So Prachetas were worshipping. Prachetas did not call Shiva. When Shiva sees some wonderful devotees not asking anything from him, he becomes very pleased. Otherwise, everyone comes, Lord Shiva, give me this, 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 give me this. But when somebody says, what do you want? I don't want anything. Really? You don't want anything? I want Krishna Bhakti. Give me service. Bhakti means service. Give me service to Krishna. Shiva says, I'm very happy, brother. I'm very happy with you. Because you're not asking anything, you're asking service, granted. So Lord Shiva came and said the famous verse, Yatha Tarvarmula Niseshanina Trupyanti Tatskanda Pujopashaka Pranopahara Chayatindriyana Tataiva Sarvarhanam Achyuteja. Oh Prachetas, if you want to water the tree, You don't need to pour water to every leaf of the tree, every branch of the tree. What you have to do? Pour water to the root of the tree. So if you want to worship, you don't need to worship all the devatas. You worship the root of this creation is Tataiva Sarvarhanam Achyuteja. Krishna is the root. You worship Krishna, then you are satisfying everyone. You don't need to satisfy, you don't need to pour water. We have a background music also. Okay. So you don't need to, if you want to water the tree, you don't need to pour water to the leaf, every branch or stem. Pour water to the root. So likewise, there are so many devatas, Purushas in this universe. If you want to, you don't need to please all of them. But the root of this tree is Krishna, Achyuta, Tataiva Sarvaranam Achyutecha. You worship Krishna,